Hey guys, so today's routine is going to be shoulders, okay? The only equipment that we're going to need is a foam roller, okay? So let's start on our bellies. We're going to do 1 minute per side of the scorpion. Just open up the front of the shoulder and the chest. Okay, so we'll start with the left arm outstretched. And then we're going to take the right leg and bring it over towards that left arm. You can rest the hand on the floor. Okay, 1 minute starts now. All right, and let's switch sides. Get the right hand outstretched, left leg towards the right hand. And relax. All right, the next one, we're going to stretch the middle and the back of the shoulder. We're going to do the eagle. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you do with your lower body. I like to be in this saddle, but you can sit on the floor with your feet in front of you. You can do this standing. You can do it on your knees. It doesn't matter. We're going to take the right arm under the left. Right arm grabs the left thumb. And then the right arm pulls the left arm in. Okay? If you're not able to grab your thumb, we can just go into a regular shoulder stretch. Okay? But if you're able to, right arm under the left. Right hand grabs the left thumb. Right arm pulls the left arm in. 1 minute here. Okay, and slowly relax. And let's switch sides. So now left arm under the right. Left hand grabs the right thumb. Left arm pulls the right arm in. 1 minute. Keep your back in check also while you're in this position. Keep your spine tall, right? We're not hunching forward. And relax. All right, now we're going to get into some exercises to strengthen our rotator cuff muscles within the shoulder. So we're going to start with what I call rockets. Okay, so we're going to lie on our bellies. Here, we're going to get into a push-up position with our hands. All right, now instead of being on your hands, you're going to go on your fists, where your knuckles are pointing out, away from you. And from here, with your nose just about to touch the floor, so you're using your neck muscles here to hold your head up. We're going to lift our arms up just a little bit, rotate, so we're forward, and then punch straight out in front of us. Then you're going to come back into a W, rotate, punch down, relax. And we're just going to repeat that for a minute, okay? When you're punching out, try and count 3 seconds out, 3 seconds back, okay? So for example, if I'm going to do 1 rep, I'm going to come up, rotate into a W, and then count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, rotate, punch down, okay? While you're doing this, right, we don't want the arm touching the floor, so we're elevated the entire time. So we're using all these muscles in our shoulders, a little bit of our back too, to keep the arm off the floor, okay? So I'll let you guys know when to start. Just get into position with your knuckles. Okay, ready, 3, 2, 1, go. "15 seconds. And relax. Give it a second there. You might have actually felt that in your abs too. Try and hold yourself up as you're going through that motion. All right, next. So the next 2 exercises, we're going to be in the same position as the rockets, so on our belly. So from our belly again, this time we're going to do 1 arm at a time. So we're going to use our right hand as a pillow in front of us. We're going to rest our forehead on the forearm of the right arm. The left hand is going to go into an L position, so bent at 90 at the elbow. And from here, we're just going to try and raise the arm as much as we can from the elbow. So the elbow stays down. I'm just using the elbow as rotation to try and bring my hand up as high as I can. And while the hand's coming up, my head is rested on the arm. Okay. Another thing to note, when you get to your peak, as high as you can, you're going to try and hold there for 2 seconds and then drop. Okay? Kind of like what we do when we do the Supermans, right? We come up, hold for a second, drop. Up, drop. Same concept here, okay? Except you're holding for 2 seconds. We're gonna do this for 1 minute, okay? And it starts in 3, 2, 1, go. You should be feeling this in the back of the shoulder. It might actually cramp up, which is normal. Just straighten out your arm, relax a bit, and then try and get back into it. 10 more seconds. Really try and get that hand as high as you can. And relax. All right, let's slowly switch sides now. So now the left arm is our pillow for our forehead. Right hand, the elbows bent at 90. Okay, remember it's a 2-second hold once you get to your peak. Okay, and your minute will start in 3, 2, 1, go. Five more seconds. And relax. All right, while you guys are resting, just take a look. Our next one, same position again. I just call it behind the back because that's where we start. So same thing, we have our pillow as the previous exercise. So my right arm is the pillow, forearm down. And then while I'm rested here, my left hand goes behind me, okay? Palm is facing up to the ceiling. From here, before I move out, I'm gonna lift as high as I can. Then I'm gonna lock out the elbow, rotate all the way around. And when I get to the front, my thumb should be up towards the ceiling, okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. Straight from this angle. Okay, so I come up first, lock out the elbow, rotate, keep coming around. Once I get to the front, thumb is up. And then I come back and drop, okay? So this shouldn't be done very quickly. It defeats the purpose, so slow and controlled. We don't want to do this, right? So you come up, lock, come around slowly, feel all these little muscles here working. Trying to keep your arm up. Finish here as high as you can with the thumb up, and then back, slow and controlled. And then down, okay? Same thing as the previous exercise. We're gonna do 1 minute per side, and your 1 minute starts in 3, 2, 1, go. And relax. So that minute for me, I did about 5 repetitions. So it was, what's that, like every 12 seconds? Every 12 seconds I did a rep, going forward and back. So it was pretty slow and controlled. All right, so let's switch sides. So now the left arm's the pillow, right arm behind the back. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. And relax. All right, that's enough exercises for one day. Let's go back to the stretching. So now, if you want to increase the stretch for the child's pose, which is our next pose, right? So child's pose, hands are outstretched, butt is above the knees, and we're trying to get our chin to the floor, or head through. If you want to increase this stretch, you can place your wrists on a foam roller, and then go into the same position. Okay? If not, you can just put your hands on the floor. We're going to do 2 minutes here. Okay? 2 minutes. Child's pose. In 3, 2, 1, go. One more minute. Ten seconds. And relax. All right. Next pose, not really for the shoulders, but I feel like it's important as well. The seal pose. We're going to tackle the stomach and a little bit of the low back. So in our push-up position, on our belly, okay, relaxing our lower body, we're just going to push up, lock out the elbows, keep the shoulder blades together and down so we're not shredding up. Together and down, relaxing the lower body. You're either going to feel this in your stomach because your abs are tight or in your low back. Okay? And if this is not comfortable for you yet, the next option, do it from the elbows. Okay? So I'll let you guys get set up. We're going to hold here for 1 minute, and it starts in 3, 2, 1, go. And relax. Go into another child's pose just for a couple of seconds, just to counter the position you were just in. This time, try and get your butt to your heels. All right, the last one for today we're gonna do is windmills. I call windmills. So we're gonna take our foam roller again, place it somewhere in our mid to upper back, okay, along our spine. So we're gonna be elevated off the floor. So from here, you're gonna place palms up to the ceiling. You're gonna relax your arms. If they touch the floor, it's fine. And then from here, we're just gonna come up as high as we can. If we can touch our thumbs, great. If we can't, it's okay as well. And then come back down to the hips. Okay? What we're trying to do is keep our hands in contact with the floor the entire time. Even up here, see, I can't touch here, but it's okay. The goal is to try and touch the floor. And we're just gonna keep on doing this slow and controlled for 1 minute. Now, if the foam roller behind the back is not comfortable because maybe you have a small one like this, it's fine. We can just go on the floor and just do the same thing. Just keep in mind, try to keep your entire back in contact with the floor. So bend your knees, the entire back's touching the floor while you're doing this motion. Okay, and remember, palms are up the entire time. Palms up to the ceiling, okay? So we will start our minute in 3, 2, 1, go. $15 seconds. And rest. Awesome work, guys.